Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bronze League Nexus Wars. Uh, with me again is Neoshade.
Hello.
His videos are no longer going to be putting, or his point of view is no longer going to be put on his channel due to the lag from his computer. His setup kind of sucks. Do you want to add anything to that?
No, there's really nothing good about this thing. Can't wait to get a better setup.
So, you're just going to have to deal with my point of view and a mini Alvin in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Hey, there's
so,
nothing mini about me, okay?
sure. Uh, Back to the point. Last week we did not upload an episode Wednesday because, well, I want to say something very elaborate that our schedules were busy, but really we were just lazy. We couldn't get together. We couldn't even play the second game for that second episode. So we're just going to bring that strategy in today, which is going to be a very interesting start into a standard late game. So let me get the standard late game out of the way. Depending, on what our enemy goes, in an ideal situation, we'll have carriers and battle cruisers, and maybe a few Vikings thrown in to counter the air they possibly bring up to us, and maybe some Archons at the bottom to tank, so melee units don't just tear through us on the ground, or maybe some Thors to tank. So now here comes the interesting late game. Excuse me. If you remember from the week before, we did a Reaper, and I went an early Pylon into Roach Hydra, eventually to Broodlords. This week, Neoshade will continue with the Reaper, only now he's going to be the economic focus. I'm going to go Zealot into double Zerglings into a very strong Protoss early mid, while he builds Reaper, and he tries to get to Thors or to a very late game unit as early as possible. So he's going to be working on economy. So he's going to also have a very early pylon. He's going to have maybe not a lot of units, but he's going to have strong ones
I'll
essentially. So he's
probably get
going
the
to be getting.
pylon right after the Marauder if we're lucky.
Yeah, we'll discuss. We'll see how the enemy goes. Now you may be wondering why Zealot into double Zerglings into more Protoss. Well, if you consider the movement speed of the three, the Reaper isn't a lot faster than the Zerglings. The Zealot is a lot slower than the Reaper. So essentially what we want to do is make the Zerglings be the buffer for the Zealot to catch up to the Reaper. So to kind of explain a scenario, all three spawn at the same time. The Reaper is a few pixels ahead of the Zerglings. The Zerglings are a few pixels ahead of the Zealot, but the Zealot is a lot farther back from the Reaper. So what's going to happen is the Zerglings are going to tank for the Reaper until the Zealot arrives to do the real tanking. So let's get this game started. Neoshade, did you want to add anything?
Nope.
Alright everyone, we're getting into a Nexus game right now. What happened was there was a really big problem with StarCraft and Nexus Wars. We just couldn't seem to find a lobby. We couldn't get into a game. So we had to edit out like 5 minutes of just us sitting there talking about stupid stuff. So we just edited that out. So we left off with the introduction. We're straight into this Nexus game. Usually we would do the search, but usually the search doesn't last 5 minutes. So yeah, that's about it. Neosha, do you remember what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 Reapers, then post the Avatar intro, and then we win.
No, that's almost close, but no cigar. Hey, and I'm Cuban, so I mean, we got cigars to play.
Cuban cigars really.
Are they illegal?
I feel like they are. I feel like a lot of things like that are illegal.
Well, that sucks.
Like the people.
I regret nothing. All right. Hey. All right, the game started. Called bot.
Hey, we're already. Oh my god, that's right. I don't have a mouse. I was getting kind of worried there for a second.
All right, Zealot.
I'll have to deal.
Alright, a little something I want to talk about. Building your buildings back here against building them up here. It really depends. I feel the farther back Because
In the rear.
when you're getting pooped on, when you're getting destroyed, annihilated, if you noticed, in the game with the Ultras, all of Neoshade stuff that was here got destroyed before my stuff back here. Or I guess in this case it was over here against up here. So, definitely put the more important buildings in the back. If it's something like roaches and hydras, like I'd had them all in a line, you definitely want your roaches in front of your hydras. Just to get the order correct. Okay, so see how fast the Reaper is? It's already overtaking him, but I think this is close enough for it not to necessarily matter.
In the rear with the gear. Bad news.
And I think the spawn times are fairly similar.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Let's see how things are going over here.
Intelligently, the little void ray here, such a cute little void ray, was focusing the Reaper. That's what you want to do. Okay, looks like they built a fire bat to respond to my zealot. As a result, I'm actually not going to build Zerglings because the fire bat would actually destroy it. So I'm actually going to build a Dark Templar. And you may be wondering, like, why? They get crapped on too by the fire bat. If they have vision, which they don't, they wasted their income on a fire bat and a marine. There is still no detection. This actually seems to be a team, which is extremely interesting. So it seems they're going to have a very economic bot.
We cannot hold.
See, green has already built a pylon, it seems, because that's all he's done. He has built nothing more. But let's see if we can catch him out of position with the Dark Templar.
Sure hope so.
So Zealot and Dark Templar.
Ah, you scared me.
Alright, so this Dark Templar should just tear through these. Yep.
That's good.
Is he going to follow it? Or he is going to follow it, which is going to be great. Since he...
Which will give us a bit of an advantage here for so that means I will be able to get my pylon right after the triple. So I'm just gonna wait up for it.
Overtime.
I cannot maintain.
As you can see, green, the one with the economic opening, seems to have gone Zerg. But they still have yet to get to... they just got detection. So, investing in... any more Dark Templar is not worth it.
Not at all.
But see, now we can see that we're pushing. The whole tank thing is working perfectly.
Then
As
one
for
more income wave and I'll be able to get
what to build next, how much does a pylon cost? 175. It's a very difficult decision. I feel after Immortal, I feel we can,
We hear you.
after Immortal, I can build a, man, I'm at a loss for words. After Immortal, I can build a pylon. So I wonder, can I repair him? I cannot, sadly.
Roger. You're the boss.
And it seems they're pushing, which is great.
You scared me.
You always want to use your teleport as much as possible.
We hear you.
I cannot maintain.
In the rear.
So as for if the DT was worth it or not,
Huh? Big job, huh?
it stopped a reasonably scary push,
Overtime.
and I feel like his DPS is definitely worth it, especially against the Zerglings.
Butter my biscuit.
And yes, I am horrible. I blocked
Cannot maintain.
my own Zealot. I'm not used to this. God, I'm stupid.
Huh?
I'm such a bad
I'm
player.
going. You In
And
the
I get no
rear.
minerals for that, which is horrible.
Bad news.
I wonder we're losing this lane extremely quickly.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so right now we're gonna have to go deal damage. They actually got a Hellbat, which is
Job. What? Huh?
Okay, so repairing, I feel,
Yep.
is decent in that case.
You're the
Now that I think
boss.
about it, attacking would have been better because of how much DPS they actually have.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually going to get a pylon
Woo-hoo. Overtime.
and fight. Because their forces are fairly squishy.
It's your dime. Yes, sir.
Our allies' base is under attack.
We'll butter my biscuit. Woo-hoo. Overtime.
Hey, we're getting attacked pretty hard. Let's start
Oh,
attacking.
that's just great.
Always aim for the things with the most DPS.
This is crazy.
Our allies'
that Hydra-
base is under attack.
That Marine's pretty...
What,
good
you
now.
run out of Marines? This is your plan? Yep.
Stop being pressured.
Oh, that's just great. Yeah, whatever. I'm going. Uh-huh. Gotcha.
I love how they always go for my stuff.
Ah, you scared me.
It's just where your buildings are. They're always next to the
Oh, that's
Nexus.
just great. This is crazy.
Oh, we'll be fine in a second.
Gotcha.
Target the
Maybe a cannon,
Hydras. That wasn't necessary.
We hear you. Go ahead.
We're technically countering them, so...
Roger. Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals.
Sure thing. Woo-hoo. Overtime. Yeah, whatever.
And the repair works
Yep.
slightly.
Will do. Roger. Will. In the rear with the gear. Woo-hoo. Overtime.
Alright, so what's happening there is my immortals are actually focusing the Zerglings, which is never good.
It's your dime.
Alright, we're good, we're good.
We hear you. Yep.
Alright, Alvin, since you have the better economy, start teching
Gotcha.
to air forces.
Cannot maintain.
So what is the time on this? 50. What is the time on this? 45. So you generally want these two to be synced.
Bad news. Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Looks like we're getting a bit of a wave.
Yeah. We'll be okay for a bit here. It'll give us a few input waves to not worry
In
about
the
some
rear
stuff.
with the gear. Yeah, yeah.
You notice I'm going a very high Templar count. This is only because of the Hydralisks. I want to eliminate the Hydralisks and the Sentries, since Templar do very well against those units. Here I try to sync it without canceling all of them.
We hear you.
So as you can see, we've gone a very beefy, strong composition. In the actual StarCraft game, they would win with the... Oh god, top needs help.
Will do.
And we're also going to need AA now. Oops.
Top is going to need a hefty repair. Are you here?
On my way right now.
Will do.
I was making AA.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they should have beat another one.
They did.
Okay.
I don't know what this shield is, but I don't know if it's working
neither
very...
do I.
Oh, I think it's the mothership core.
Oh, that was good.
Our allies'
I
base
think
is under
we're
attack.
winning, though.
They need some form of AA.
They have Vikings. Make sure to repair the Zealot. Oh, now their cannon's up. Start repairing that. We're getting pushed to bot. How bad does it look? They're getting Banshees. Built some Vikings
I
bot.
already did. I got two.
Yeah, yeah. Move it.
Cannot maintain.
Up. It's your dime.
We have some ultralists and a ton of tanks. We're gonna need help up front.
I'm going.
What do you think we should go?
Well, I mean, I really don't know what to tell you. I mean, I know what I'm gonna have to build, which would be Immortals. Focus the Ultralisks.
Yep.
Repair the cannon. I think we'll be fine, though. We're countering them pretty hard. All of them are kind of low health.
Yeah.
We just need your Vikings to start dealing with the Banshees. Increase your Viking count tenfold.
Yeah, I will. As soon as I
Our
get
allies' base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
Yep.
Hey, look, they're finally attacking my stuff. Which isn't good.
cannon real quick.
I can't build here.
Alright,
You're
they're
still
going
repairing
back.
the cannon. Never.
Oh,
Our allies' base is under attack.
dang it. I was dealing with repairing my buildings from dying.
Our allies'
How's your infrastructure? No battle cruisers, just Vikings. There is our problem. Man, I'm gonna lose my infrastructure. Just buy me some
Our
time.
allies' base is under
I'm
attack.
going to get these synced.
Our allies' base
Just
is under
Vikings,
attack.
just Vikings.
We hear you.
Our
Oh, you're getting
allies' base
destroyed.
is under attack.
Yeah.
Our allies'
We got
base
destroyed
is
by
under
the
attack.
Bad news.
that going into
Our
battle
allies'
cruisers early
base
was kind
is
of a
under
bad idea.
attack.
In all honesty,
Yeah, it really was.
Our allies' base is under
huge
attack.
investment, not enough return.
Yeah, it's kind of in there. We can't do much.
Our allies'
Yeah, that's
base
GG.
is under attack.
You need to. So who has the Phoenixes? Them? That's GG. You need to get your counters down a little bit more.
Base is under attack. Our allies'
Just
base
know that
is
Vikings are probably the best thing about Terran. Alright, well that was a shame. Alright, so what happened there was, well definitely I made a huge mistake with the Zealot. There was a lot of tank and damage we missed out on. Neoshade made a... Did you ever get your pylon?
Yeah, of course.
My slice fryer. Well, that's nice.
I got that too.
Definitely a big mistake was the fact that he went battle cruisers instead of just straight up into Vikings. Because what was happening was the Banshees were dealing a lot of damage. We literally had no anti-air. The most anti-air we had was Templar, and the Templar weren't going to melt Banshees that were coming two at a time. So that was definitely our mistake there. So now we know for next time, Neoshade, to build the just Vikings. Counter air first before you go into battle cruisers. If we could have gotten my immortal count rolling faster, and maybe if I would have built a few Archons even, maybe we could have been able to kind of destroy them. Didn't you get two battle cruisers?
Only one.
They cost what, 300? That's two Vikings?
I think so.
Yeah, 4 Vikings would have been lovely in that position. So yeah, that's, again, we're learning. This is Bronze League Nexus Wars. We suck a lot. Some more than others.
Like the jungle.
Thanks for watching. We're gonna hopefully post a video that's better than this. We've got 2 losses so far. Sadly, we weren't able to get our strategy going just because they went a very odd strategy. They went Firebat, which destroyed the whole Zergling transition. And we were able to get back into it with the Dark Templar, but then I locked the Zealot. Lost a lot of just unit processing there, and everything was just downhill from there. They were beating us economy units is a real shame. So yeah, next, I don't exactly know what the next strategy is going to be, but hopefully it'll win. So thanks for watching. Neoshade, any last words?
No, that's about it.
Alright, thanks for watching. Tune in next time.
Bye.